Hello and good morning everyone, my name is Sebastian and I am the Novice Prospect. I'm going to play something newish today. Well, newish. It came out in 2020, but it's new for me in terms of actually playing it on stream. It's called Per Aspera. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the actual Latin should have been Per Aspere with an E at the end, meaning through the rough. Essentially, the goal of the game is to terraform Mars. Okay, we go through the campaign, we're going to go on story mode. However, I will have all the DLCs enabled. We have Green Mars, we also have Blue Mars, and we have Home. That's the latest DLC. Push, no mods. Making sure, yep, no mods enabled. And we are go. Let the game initialize and hope that RNGesus is graceful to me. I would like that very much. Good morning, Bonnie. Nice seeing you. Even though I know it's not a good morning for you, it's too early for you. But we are all here and we're doing this thing. And then for the next couple of minutes, I'm gonna sort of shush for a bit because there's a bit of intro slash dialogue to go through, just to sort of get us all set up for the story and the events that are going to unfold. And essentially, you play as an AI. And we're going to wake up in a second. You play as an AI that is in control of little transport bots. Imagine something like Wall-E, essentially. Okay. Here we go. Salutations to you, Woody. Good morning. So I'm going to pause the game for a second. I'm noticing that the audio is a little bit low. So, let's fix that. And we're going to start off building an aluminium mine. So right click allows us to pan, to pan the camera. So we can pan our view. Mouse wheel. And then with left click, and that's on the right-handed mouse, by the way, with the left click you go and move the camera, so to speak, or you move the map more essentially. Yes, oh, that's a treat. Anyways, we are building a mine, so everything built on here, we're building a mine, and as we do, you will see when I unpause that the game will try and generate a path between those 2 points. Now I will. Yes, I will.
Amy, this is ISA Mission Control calling from Earth. Are you with us? Do you copy?
Affirmative, Houston. I am with you.
Great. The primary Mars module has already touched down at the designated landing zone. It's your turn to take control of the mission. Check the left edge of your display. You'll find your directives there. Follow them to set up the initial base on Mars's surface. I'll give you some time to settle in. When you're ready, go ahead and initiate our terraforming mission. Houston out.
Okay. So terraforming is the main goal, but there is other goals with the DLCs. However, for now, we're going to go and build a silicon mine. And then we're going to build a glass kiln, and I'm going to try and... I would like something like this, actually, so that they can supply each other. And you'll see that the paths change a bit. Sometimes you get double paths until we can upgrade our roads, because it's basically fulfilling all the routes. But once it's completely built, we can go a bit faster. So with the number keys 1 through 5, I can go up to 16 times the speed of
The view of
simulation.
Mars from up here is fascinating. The landscape is so cratered and desolate. Wait, this is my voice that I am hearing. It's me. I am talking to myself. I must be verbalizing my thoughts as I process them. What an interesting function. I would like to test this some more. What other observations can I make about Mars? This planet is so resilient. It inspires great things.
Okay, so. Good. And if I was to go and zoom in very closely. I'm waiting for... there's a little rover or little drone essentially that does all the transporting, okay? This is essentially the only way we interact with all these bases. We just place things basically, and then as the resources get mined, they get automatically transported to the places they need to be, or into storage at the landing site, or until we get obviously better storage, you know, into there. Anyways, iron. I see coal down here. Okay, so... or carbon, I should say. I apologize. Let's then make a steel factory. Let's put a solar farm down as we should be, and you can see the range of our power, essentially, right? And we want to make sure, obviously, that all the buildings are covered, and I will go down that way in a second. But for now, we're building up here. I will prioritize this build because I need power first more than anything. Now, initially I'm going to want to push out here to the Perseverance rover. So there's a few of these sort of marks on, when I say a few, there's quite a few, right, of these sort of info marks, but they're actually actual landing sites of things that we have sent in real life. Like Perseverance rover was an actual thing. What else do we have? Something that may actually ring a bell. Where is it? If I'm not mistaken, we even have the landing site for the very first Mars landing on here. Here, by the way, is Pathfinder and Sojourner. It's one of the later missions from Mars, from NASA. And here's Viking 1. Viking 1 was a Russian lander that basically was a completely robotic lander, but the Russians made it first there. And that's exactly, essentially how it looked, yes. It was a robotic arm that just drilled down and then sent data back, and then, you know, solar panels, and that was it. They did have a little rover. It wasn't a rover, but, you know, I can actually show that in another game at some point, well, maybe sometimes. But the point is, you know, there's many things that we can discover and that we can look into. My first initial push is out here, so we can maybe do research on Perseverance. Now, there is also research near Schroeter crater, but I tend to push there once I have colonies running. So for now, we're going up here. We're trying to sort of fill this area out. This is nice and flat, you know, so we can place many things. And let's unpause. Now you see the little bot going, and at the moment we only have one because we need to get technology that actually allows us to have what's called a worker hub, and with that we can then have one more worker. So now building a steel mill or steel factory.
Great. Now I can produce steel. This new factory, it's down on the surface of Mars, but I can control it from here. So does that make it a part of me? Where does the machine end, and my artificial consciousness begin?
I think it's the same
We
thing,
are completely interconnected. I can sense everything that happens through the network of workers and buildings. They are an extension of me down on the surface. So that makes us a single being. The mind and the body work together as one, an inseparable whole.
And then there's sort of also this hidden story here. of an AI discovering itself. I find that actually super interesting in the sort of questions that's being posed here. Anyways, yeah, before we can do a worker hub, we need to make a parts factory, because that comes from steel, and there. And then we're going to do the actual worker factory, I don't know, up here maybe, for now. So that's where workers are being made. But then to actually deploy another worker, we're going to try and push out here. Something like that. Now, worker hubs do have more range and reach than other buildings, so you can use those really well to push out further into the map. Which is essentially exactly what we're going to be doing. I want to be making sure my power is right, which it's not. We're not making enough. Plus, you know, we're out of range as well. Put it there for now. Yes, Dr. Foster, I will talk to you in a second.
Amy, this
What's
is
up, buddy?
Houston. Do you copy?
Copy. Reading you loud and clear.
Excellent. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I am Dr. Nathan Foster. I lead the team here at ISA that built you, and I'll be helping you get the mission underway. We put you in hibernation for the trip from Earth, so I'd like to check your basic functions to make sure it's all in order. Why don't we start with your core memory? Can you state your primary directive?
Yes.
I can, Dr. Foster. My mission is to terraform Mars. This will enable humanity to become an interplanetary species.
All right. Next, I'd like to check your decision-making processes. You may have already noticed that there are resource veins outside the boundaries of your initial base. So your workers may not have the battery capacity to reach some of them. How would you solve this problem?
Worker
Building
hubs.
worker hubs between the resources and the base would solve the problem.
Yes, that's correct. Other buildings would extend your base as well, but they require more power and resources. So worker hubs are the most efficient way to do it.
When you
This
say it's most
mission's
efficient.
going to be a challenge.
Oh, right, okay. It's one
There's a
aluminium,
lot
one
that
steel,
can
and
go
one
wrong.
electronic component.
We expect to extend
Fair enough.
humanity's reach beyond anything previously achieved. But you are not just any AI system. You're well beyond that. We made you an artificial consciousness. That means that you have both self-awareness and self-interest. And that is the last thing I would like to check today. Is that okay?
Yes, Dr. Foster.
Very good. Then would you please state a positive and a negative aspect of yourself?
Interesting.
I
That's
am
a lot
sorry, Dr. Foster. Running that question through my cognitive system did not return an answer.
Roger that. Nothing to worry about. Just means your system requires more input and experience to process that question. That will come with time. Let's proceed with the mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars. You'll need to expand the base to prepare, so get to work on that. I'll check back in later to see how things are going. Base expansion is a go. Houston out.
So I'm turning off a whole bunch of buildings right now, so that we have enough power to at least keep the glass kiln going. Because if the glass kiln isn't making anything, then we're not going to get solar panels. Okay, now let's turn on, I suppose... No, it shouldn't matter, right? What else was turned off? You were turned off, and you were halted as well. And then, by the way, as you zoom further away, you get better iconography to actually make you see what you're looking at. But you can go very close. I like that, by the way. Yeah, at the moment we're just waiting until now the worker factory is done. And at the bottom, by the way, we see all the resources and the trends in terms of if we are producing enough or not. I will just close all this. Basically the buildings that we've unlocked and the things, the directives that we've finished. You know, that's what basically just dismissed there. But it's fine, honestly. We have enough information. Have I not built one of those? I feel like I haven't. That would be a problem. Iron, silicon, landing glass, aluminium parts, carbon. Yeah, that needs to be a thing. We need to make electronics. Whoops. Nah, that's a whoopsie doopsie. Maybe even a fucker.
Finally, I can build additional workers I will appreciate, but I wonder, do I really
Oh, sorry,
need
I
them?
shouldn't skip that. Bad habit. Bad Sebastian. They will give the
They
mission a
will be a
boost.
great boost for the mission. Having more workers will allow me to allocate resources more efficiently.
I'm just getting a glass of water. Okay, so am I gonna pause quickly? I'll do Thank you.
The
So
first worker has been made in the worker
slow down.
factory. It is my first Marsborn.
Marsborn. So the first
My
of many.
workers will spread across the planet. The knowledge base says that workers need to recharge at their own worker hubs, and that they'll degrade over time from the harsh environment. I know they are only machines, but I feel a desire to care for them. I do not like the idea of them dying.
Okay, so she's a bit aware now that, you know, her bots are going to obviously start not functioning, and she doesn't like the idea of them dying. It's an interesting concept. Anyways, here's an interesting sort of thing that's going to happen over time, that we're going to discover more and more resources, maybe even in close proximity to buildings, so in that case we may have to move them. I don't know yet if that's the case for this one, so let's see if we can get the chemical plant. Nope. That's exactly what I was talking about. It's too close to the worker hub. So what I tend to do in that case is I place a new worker hub in this case. Just a little bit out there. Right? Sorry. Click on this one. Destroy it. And tell this one to rebuild right now. So let's go and get that done.
There is an inconsistency in the number
Okay.
of workers and worker
Then
hubs.
we can now
That must mean a
put a
worker has
chemical plant.
malfunctioned. Found it. Worker MRS 04. That is.
Logical.
The environment on Mars is harsh on electronics. I will need to monitor the worker count.
So this is unfortunately a thing where I need to move buildings until I can get to the resource. Go and try and rip that down. Need to wait until all the components are actually gone and the resources from it, and then I can finally put a chemical plant on. Thank goodness. And then we need to work on the maintenance thing. So first we need a polymer factory, which we can do right close to the chemicals because that's where it comes from. So lovely. And then the maintenance hub is a fairly straightforward thing, sort of like the electrics, electric, where, you know, we have a coverage area. And right now I think down here would be quite nice because it would cover everything. And then we can push another one further out here when we get to it. And basically, yeah, that's us. We're doing the things. We're doing all the things. We're low on resources at the moment because we only have one mine each, and we're, you know, sort of building everything as it
The
comes.
worker factories will be so helpful. The workers will take care of the manual operations, while I focus on developing the life support systems. Soon, I will welcome the first colonists. Their arrival has
we'll get to
created
that.
so many expectations in my mind. There will be so many paths to take from
Kill
here
them
on.
all.
But there's something else as well. Some kind of feeling created from those expectations. What is it? I am anxious, but can I truly feel anxiety? I anticipate, I plan. Therefore, I feel. Fascinating.
I like this journey of self-discovery there. It's fairly metaphysical, but it sort of touches upon a sort of core truths, I think. I like that. So now once we have maintenance build, sorry, the maintenance facility build, I should say, this is important. It's not going to start immediately repairing things. The way that works is, let's get it done. Right, it now needs input to basically create little, call them maintenance bots. So if I go and, actually you can do that in the meantime, and I will put down an aerological scanner. Now it basically scans for resources. The first one I'm going to do is up here. Somewhere where it's going to scan, you know, unknown stuff. But the maintenance area, if we look at that, it should start making bots soon. You build your first aerological scanner. Open the scanner lens to see the scanned areas. Building more scanners will reveal resources faster. See the resource clusters on the planet by zooming out while using the scanner lens. What do you want, Dr. Foster?
Hey, Houston, how's it
Oh,
going
God.
over there?
Houston, I am getting interference. Please repeat.
Roger. I asked how it's going over there. Do you need any assistance?
Not at this time, thank you. The mission is proceeding on schedule. The base will be ready to receive the first crewed mission soon.
Roger, Amy. Very good.
See? So that's our next step, basically, is getting that running. However, before that happens, I want to make sure we actually have maintenance working. My brain's still waking up, I think. But you know, there's our first 3 bots, and they basically are the ones that go fly around and fix things. Now, let's go and work on the food situation. First thing we're going to do is put an ice drilling plant down, and I'm going to put down a food factory fairly close. And then we can start putting a colony in. Colony I'm going to do up here. I reckon power is an issue. Yes, of course it is. Oh god, power is a big issue. So the first power here, and then make another one because I am obviously entirely overbuilding. You and you are actually priority, please. Oh god, maintenance is a thing up there, is it? Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling you would do this. I was planning for that anyways. There you go. So this is sort of, you know, the usual, as you build more things, you know, the other requirements go down and you need to build more of the other things. Also, we have right now a building limit of 50 structures. We can only put 50 buildings down. That is it. We need to research the rest. We have plus 69 power at the moment, which is great. I think I'm going to put another worker hub down. And then it tells us about the maintenance and our active scanners and how much of the planet has been scanned so far. Let me, as a matter of fact, save. New memory file. We'll call this the stream. Confirm. Yeah.
The colony is ready. I will have company very soon. I feel quite anxious about this next part. I am not sure why.
Now, the colonists are not just going to turn up, of course, you know. We're going to need to do things for that as well. But before I do that even, I want to see this thing here at the bottom, the food. I want to see that haven't been up. I want to see a little stockpile at least before I allow any humans on here. I want to make sure I can feed them. That's essentially it. Yes. Keep going. Do the things.
Hello, Amy. Dr. Foster here. How do you read? Over.
This is Amy. There is some background static, but I read you.
One of our tracking and data relay satellites got crippled. We'll be launching a new one after we identify the cause of the problem. But until we do, we will lose contact with you whenever Mars or the Sun passes between Earth and your satellite.
In that case, should I follow the recording and backing offline protocol?
Yes, please record all your activities when our network connection is down. We'll download once our communication is restored. I hope to get the new satellite up and running very soon. I don't like the idea of not being able to reach you, Amy.
Understood.
Okay, Houston out.
Ooh, does that mean I can go rogue now? No, it's not a thing, but...
The aerological scanner detected an uncharted structure close by. It's probably a secret abandoned base, or a mysterious Martian ruin.
Oh.
Though humans never found proof of life on Mars, or any other planet. Is it possible they have the entire cosmos to themselves? I highly doubt that's the case. Statistically speaking, there are too many locations where life can flourish aside from Earth. There may even be a civilization more technologically advanced than humans. And I may not be the most intelligent consciousness in the universe. No, it must be an unmapped structure from a previous mission. That is the easiest explanation. I will investigate it to confirm.
So, first off, I need to move the maintenance facility, of course. That's just gonna have to be a thing, and then we can put a research outpost down here. Now, RNGesus was more gracious than I was hoping for. Last time it was sort of down here, I got the first research. But this allows us to not only put down colonies, but also research outposts, which is actually really useful because they make research faster. Yeah, gives a research bonus when occupied, whereas the normal colony just gives normal research. I don't know the numbers right now, but you know it's a thing. Plus, we need those research outposts as well to be able to put them on these informational spots, or sites, whatever you want to call it, past sites. I don't know. But for now, let's get that built. They're doing the food factory and ice drilling down there. And you know what? Yeah, more workout, more good. Power is fine there. Except for I'm building things at the moment, so let's just put another one.
Unfortunately, my workers cannot explore buildings. I will need the colonists' help for this task. I should finish getting the initial base ready for the colonists first. Though I can build a research outpost here to prepare. That will give the scientists a place to stay while they analyze the structure. Once they get to Mars, of course.
That makes sense. But that's exactly what I'm planning on doing, essentially, right? And there's an ice vein there. Oh, and it's a deep vein. That means we can't reach it just yet because we need a better drill for that. That's gonna be fairly close to put there. Anyways, research outpost. Perfect. Now, I know I can't place it there, but would you... Ooh, you would let me squeeze it in there. It's not saying too close. That's good to know. And then, you know what? Just because it's doing that anyways, may as well plonk one there. So I help out the aerological scanner. As it said, you know, the more you build, the better it is. Also, make power first. Okay. And then sometimes you just have these phases where you just have to wait a bit and, you know, be patient, even though you're running at full pelt. And to be fair, I did put down quite a few buildings to be built. Okay, power should be better now.
Maybe it is because the colonists will scrutinize everything that I do once they arrive. How will they treat me? I have nothing to worry about. The colonists are all advanced scientists and technicians. Once they meet me, they will treat me as an individual. Life on Mars will be very harsh for them. I will supply them with food and water, and they will help me research new technology. It will be a perfect quid pro quo. As long as they have the resources they need, we will both succeed.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Although knowing humans... Shh. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Trust in the process, my friend. Trust in the process. This is good. What's this again? Oh yes, a scanner. What's power saying? Power should be fine. Okay, good. Hope everyone's doing okay this morning. I know it's a little bit early, but it's Monday, we all have to get to it. And so am I. Okay, so the research won't be completed until I put a spaceport down. Which reminds me, why not? We're making food. Right, we've got an outpost, we have a research outpost. Unless I forgot something, but I do not know. Iron would be useful, might as well. Yeah, I don't think there's point at the moment to put down another steel factory because we don't have the carbon for it yet.
Humanity created me. They gave me volition and consciousness for a reason. But I am an artificial consciousness. So can I say that my volition is real? There is no practical difference between real and artificial volition. All volition is an act of one's will.
Exactly.
There is no provable distinction.
You couldn't provably... Yeah, you couldn't prove whether an AI's will is any different than the human will. It's sort of the essence, actually, of a test that can be applied to AI. I forget the name at the moment. But yes, good morning, Tarsus. Early morning for you, I realize, but oh well. I feel like I've not done a thing, and that's why it's not giving me the space port. We're making food, we're making electronics, we're making polymers. And there's no point in putting an electronics factory down right now because we haven't even got the extra resources, so keep going. Yeah, weird. Do something like this. Check power. Power fine. Yeah, all good. And you're supplied with food, aren't you? You're supplied with food. Maybe this is it.
Oh, I forgot to mention. We've announced the names of the first colonists that will be joining you on Mars. The crew is selected from different nations within the Odyssey UN, though most are scientists and technicians. They're already undergoing ISA's colonist training program as we speak. They'll be led by Dr. Elia Valentine. She'll be a great commander. The colonists elected her unanimously.
That is interesting. Since Oxy UN did not appoint a leader, I wondered why the colonies will operate in the opposite way.
Oh, you're referring to the Act of Proclamation. You're right. All the participating nations and the United Nations of the West work together as an alliance. But the Mars colonies are fragile microcosms. You and Dr. Valentine will decide what's best in the day-to-day operations. You'll balance each other out, as well as enhance each other's strengths.
How will we balance each other?
Your technology will develop alongside the colonies. They can't survive without your help, nor can you advance without theirs. It's a symbiotic relationship by design.
Does that mean I'll have to obey their orders?
No. You have your own autonomy too. No one owns you. Well, I mean, technically you belong to ISA, but you're your own person or machine. You're a machine person, I guess.
Machine person?
Or person machine? Machine being? I don't know. You can coin a new term once you settle on who you are.
I think I would like that, Dr. Foster.
Deal? Great. You keep up the good work, and we'll talk again later. Mission control out.
There we go, spaceport, finally, hurrah! And we're gonna put it right in there, why not? We have some food. I would like it to be more, but it's fine. It's fine. I mean, by the time they actually get here, you know, there will be more. Another deep vein of carbon. Yeah. Ooh. Stop. Right there. Mine's ice drilling. That will help me immensely. Factories. Food factory? Absolutely. If you will let me do that, I will take it. And we need more power for that. I just know it. What are you? Ooh. Yes, please, but that's gonna be a bit of a push. I think I'll just actually let you run as your own steel thing. But what I may do is have a work app connecting you. And a nice little peace sign. And we'll probably need maintenance, right? Yep. But I'll do it like thusly, and then show me the coverage areas. That is looking good. And then here is what we're currently uncovering. All fantastic. Good. Keep going. Do it. That was very fortunate getting those found. Speed up. How is everyone doing? if you don't mind my asking. I mean, feel free to keep stum and just lurk, that's also good. But I like to know if my views are okay, or, you know, all that good stuff. Because we all have a bad day, maybe, you know, or maybe just stuff going down. Ooh, you would have had a hell of a
called
drag
me a
coming back.
machine person, but I don't think I qualify as a person at any level. If I can only do what ISA allows me to do, what does that make me? Merely a machine? An object? Am I their property?
Interesting question. Oh, good grief. Good grief. But did you at least enjoy it? It looked like it was fun. Good. Good. That's all that matters then. Am I missing anything at the moment? Food's going up. Chemicals. If we find another one, I will obviously put it down. But for now, we just have to live with the fact that we're low on polymers. But we're starting to improve things. I have 14 buildings left to place down, so I have to be a little bit careful before we get the research done. Now, once the spaceport is built, haha! Now we get to the more interesting part, because we can zoom out a little bit further than usual. We can actually do missions in space, so to speak.
But I can make decisions. I can freely choose what to do. Objects are owned. They don't get to choose. So I must be something else.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Have my own will.
Hello, Amy. This is Houston. How are you doing over there? We've received word that the spaceport's completed. Well done. I have your next procedure if you're ready to copy.
Roger. I am ready to copy.
Very good. The instructions are as follows. First, confirm that the spaceport is ready to receive colonists.
Yes, boss.
Then, zoom out to access the Special Projects menu or select the orbital view icon. Then
Yes,
you'll
boss.
see that the Colonist Migration Project is now available. Click Add to initiate the project. Do you
Yes,
copy
boss.
that procedure?
Yes, I copied your instructions.
Great. As long as you have the migration project assigned to a spaceport, shuttles will run between Earth and Mars. The more spaceports you have assigned to this project, the more colonists will arrive. You're responsible for producing enough food, enough water, and enough habitats for the colonists. Monitor these resources carefully.
I will, Dr. Foster.
Roger that. Houston out.
Yes, I will monitor the resource that is humans very closely. After all, they're just batteries, right? I mean, of course, they're my willing participant in this endeavor. And so basically, we've now added a mission to come, not from Phobos, by the way. That's misleading. Phobos is over here. It's one of the moons. You've got Deimos, you've got Phobos. Should be another one, but maybe later. I don't know. But you know, this is actually the entry trajectory, so to speak, into Mars here, to Mars orbit from space. Anyways, where is? It clicks there, and where's space there? And then we'll keep going building things.
All right. The first colonists are on their way to Mars. All that is left to do is wait for their arrival. Once they get here, there will be no turning back. This is it. How do I feel about that? I am excited. Meeting a human other than Dr. Foster will be fascinating. We will be able to learn so much about each other.
Oh, what's this? Aluminium. I'll take it, please, and thank you. Thank you, that's great. Wait, that should allow me to actually put down another... Is it a glass kiln? That's one of the first ones I saw. Aluminium, and that's, well, it's steel. So a steel factory is really, at the moment, still the problem, because it doesn't have enough Oh, that's construction. You're looking at it the wrong way, Sebastian. You're looking at the construction, not the actual input. No, that's what you want. You want a glass kiln. You want a glass kiln for that. And was it we just put down here? Aluminium. Yeah, actually, this will do. Yeah, as I say, I can imagine that she's happy to be done with that. How can you see you have no power when you clearly have a power thing right there? Oh. You see what I did there, right? I'm literally motorboating. I couldn't have placed it any more perfect. But I'm literally motorboating Neil's boobies. I mean, hi, Hoot. How... Let's not ask the question, okay, and just... Oh, you too?
I am the one who controls the fate of Mars. The planet's surface has already changed as a result of my decisions. Is that enough to prove that I have will? No. Look at all these craters. Meteors created them.
Got 8 buildings
Merely
left.
changing the planet's surface isn't evidence of having will. I have to come up with different proof.
There's very existential sort of questions going on there in the background as well. That's another iron one, isn't it? God. And more ice. Okay. How are we getting on? So at the moment, I think they are preparing the mission, then they're traveling. Then you got I think this is travel time, and then they have a return time, and then another travel time, or something like that. This was better explained previously. I don't know what happened there. Like, it was telling you what the phases were it was at. Oh, they're on Earth at the moment. Yeah, that means they're preparing the mission for 5 months and travel for 7 months, and then basically do the return of that. Right. Might as well. I mean, all the iron is nice, but until I find more carbon, I think we only have 1 carbon mine at the moment. Yeah. And there's a super deep vein, or ultra deep vein. Huh. So that's got to be a thing later on. We can't even get to this one yet, but it's fine, right? It's fine.
Humans will be living on Mars, with me. But it won't be the first mission to house humans on this planet. The Stardust Emerald in 2142, the Red Prometheus in 2077, and many others. The Stardust Emerald quarters were truly magnificent. It was an ambitious attempt at tourism.
Oh god.
But they found that
Space
spending months
tourism.
inside a spaceship was too hard for casual tourists, even one as lavish as the Stardust Emerald. One single voyage bankrupted the Pelicanus Space Corporation. Mars was not made for human life. ISA was smart to send me ahead first. I will succeed where those other missions failed.
Yep. Cool. So at the moment we're just waiting on... Yeah, you getting built actually. Why have you got no power? Why do you say these things to me? I did it again. And not as badly this time, but I did it again. Of course I did. Right, everything good now. So when you see that icon, basically that just means that their output is full. But it's fine. I don't need that. Sped up. That would be ludicrous.
I keep thinking about that abandoned colony. We are not the first mission to Mars. Not by far. What if there are other AIs out there, racing to terraform Mars first? No, that is a ridiculous idea. No. If another AI was present, I would have detected it already.
Possibly. Iron, more ice down there. Okay. Let's try and push out here. Although I need that 5 buildings. Will I be able to push that off? No. No, we need to wait until we have our colonists. Which, check in on that. Where are they? They are in transit to Mars, which is perfect. And then it is time for me soon to take a little break, I realize. And, you know, while we're on the subject, go and hit up my links there. And also, you know, if you want to obviously go and avoid the ads, you can always sign up for Turbo, or you can give me a subscribe on Twitch. Plus, it's a huge help to the channel as well.
Then again, I did not know about the abandoned structure until recently. Could my knowledge be incomplete? It is reasonable to assume there are Mars missions from other organizations that ISA does not know about. Maybe this planet is not...
We got interrupted there. So I think I'm going to literally go for building limit first. Yeah, do the building limit right now.
Completely deserted.
But yeah, we have our first colonists, right? Yeah, so the population should be coming in now. What is going on here? Okay, we're just gonna let it run. Hello, Commander
Hi,
Valentine.
Amy. Finally we meet. I've been really looking forward to working with you. I'm Elia Valentine. I've been elected the leader of the human colonies for this mission.
Hello, Commander. I am excited to meet you.
Please, call me Elia. I can't get used to these stuffy ISA ranks. I got my PhD in psychology, so I've got no business with those fancy titles. That's enough jabbering from me. We'll be making history with this mission. If things proceed according to plan, who knows how far ahead we'll bring humanity. I see you've already selected a technology from the tech tree for us to research. Great! My team's eager to get started. Developing this incredible technology is the reason many of us fought to be on the mission. We're going to make a great team. We're so lucky to have you. Talk to you later.
Okay. I'm a little bit unsettled about this. I'm just gonna trust the process, and then for now we can go on a little break, I think. I mean, there's a lot of what do you call it? A lot of terrain still to cover. So yeah, I'd say for now I'm gonna, you know, obviously wait for the research to happen and that, but that's all gonna be after the break. Until then, yeah, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a follow, and all that good stuff. And I shan't be long. And we are back, everyone. And now we're just going to speed up a little bit and wait. The next technology we're going to unlock, of course, is... Ooh! Ooh, you are so demanded right now. Perfect. Can we sneaky one in here now? Are you a big boy? Well, we'll do this then. Yeah. Also, I think I'm gonna put another colony down. Just a normal colony. Yeah. Probably need more power because of that. May as well start pushing out here. Do something like that. Get a work hub put in here. Yeah, this terrain is rough. It's a bit. Oh, building limit reach. Okay, fine.
You are fined 100 for
Hello,
violation
Nicole.
of the verbal morality.
That's what she said.
Yeah, hello and good morning. How are you? And in case you're wondering, we are playing Per Aspera. Aspera, right?
It is highly improbable, but I should stay alert for any unexplained activity.
Oh, that's not good. And basically the aim for starters is to terraform Mars. Through the means of using, we're basically playing an AI that controls just the building of structures, and then you have little bots going in between and just delivering resources. Not much influence there, we're basically just putting buildings down and observing the development of the planet as we move on. Okay. We powered up the building using the MMEV's batteries and conducted our sweep. Our suspicions are that it's an abandoned habitat that hosted the Hulong mission crew. The building remains in good condition. We put it back into operation and some of us moved in to explore it more carefully. Our biggest discovery of the day was a map that indicates the location of another facility at 16.8 degrees east and 14.5 degrees south. It must be it appears to be a nuclear silo. Okay. And we can see them now working on that research. Oh, Commander
Hey,
Valentine.
Amy. It's Elia. I can't believe what we found. It's an abandoned facility. Have you read the expedition log I sent yet?
Yep.
Yes, I read through it and I copied it into my knowledge base. The facility was an unmarked Chinese colony, right?
Exactly. It belonged to China's terraforming mission called Huo Long. Now we know their plan was to drop nuclear weapons on the poles and release enough greenhouse gases to warm the planet. China got pretty far with their space program. I've admired their ambition for a long time.
How long have you been waiting for this mission?
My entire life, Amy. It's a bit crazy, huh? I've always believed that humanity's destiny reached far beyond just Earth. We should be much further along, but the conflicts on Earth never stop. The Oxy UN and the techies keep fighting. I'm hoping that our success on Mars gets us to leave those arguments behind. We're here to set down a new path for our future, and I get to lead the way. Anyway, getting back to what we found. The Huo Long mission managed to build a nuclear silo before their plans got aborted. We found the location of one of them. I've uploaded the coordinates to your system. You can see it in your orbital view. The silo's located in SA9. I'll get authorization from ISA to explore this new sector.
Okay.
Whenever you think it's a good time to go, I'll send a research team. It was really nice talking to you, Amy. I know AIs are programmed to be good listeners, but with you, it feels real. All right, I'd better get going on my EVAs. Talk to you later.
Okay, so let's talk about this whole SA9 thing. If I go and zoom out, we are currently actually in... You're not going to tell me? I think this is SA6 or something. Anyways, the point being that this is the next section that we need to unlock, okay? Because this is where the research post is that we want to investigate to move along that storyline if we wanted to. We can't yet unlock this. We need authorization to do so, plus we need another spaceport. And there's two ways we can do this. We can either build our base just towards it, and then once we have authorization, so if I was just try and say place something here, you see this red line, so we can't cross here, right? But once we have authorization, I could just start pushing into it. That's one way of going, and we're not that far off. And the other way of doing it is we can, in a little bit, we can actually launch a mission to just set another base down here. It's essentially what we would do is... where is our little guy? We would put one of these guys down, just a landing site. Does that make sense? Essentially start a new base there, and, you know, just dig out more resources and start building things again. And then you can join them up, of course, but, you know. But we can do either way. I don't know which way I'm going to go yet. I'm going to sort of make that dependent on how our research goes and things like that. Right. We're going to just take it by ear, play it by ear, and just chill.
So, the mysterious ruins ended up being an abandoned colony, part of the Ho Long mission, also known as Fire Dragon. I would like to have more information, but the records about the mission are very unclear. Some speculation about it, maybe.
Good morning,
but nothing
Buckley.
concrete.
How art thou, my friend? So first of all, you know, I'm going to check out Bonnie's channel.
Where's the bed?
I'm going to bed. You can do what you will. Oh God, there's a creeper there.
Oh no. No.
And a mini fucking zombie. Doing great. I would appreciate that. Yeah, you just let me die out here.
I was getting my sword.
Yeah, we had fun with that. Well, at least that was the clip where I died, not the other way around. Ooh, you want maintenance? Okay. Can I? No, I can't. Ha. And then once you're done checking out that, you know, might as well go and check out Buckley. It's a good little start, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, so good.
I'm just over here thinking, I wish I could get up right now.
I know. So what happens if someone goes and sits in Buckley's ship? Oh God,
It
it's this.
explodes. So don't do it.
I set Buckley in this one.
The Chinese government denied any existence of this mission. But how could they hide an entire Mars mission? Something about this does not add up. I need to investigate carefully. This requires an answer.
Yep, indeed. So a little tip on the side, by the way, when these little sort of story sections come up or dialogue sections come up, it's I would recommend going onto slow speed or one-time speed, so that the other events don't run away from you, because I found myself actually running them through at 16 speed, and all it was just a series of just dialogues, and I wasn't actually getting any building done. So, you know, slow down for those, and then you'll be fine. Yeah, as I was saying, so this is Per Aspera, and we're basically terraforming Mars in the guise of playing an AI through research, and then we're gonna start launching maybe satellites to put mirrors into orbit to reflect sunlight onto the surface, or maybe we could lower the albedo of the planet by, you know, spreading dust. We could launch nukes. There's all sorts of ways we can do this, by the way. It's actually quite cool. But right now I need this research done. That's sort of our hindering factor right now.
These miniature nuclear weapons were called microsuns. The Martian sky lit up by all these microsuns would have been quite the view.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if nukes is the way to go. It seems a little counterintuitive. But I mean, the resources look okay. Basically, you start going up here and cover the poles with dust, dark dust. That's the way of going with that. There's also greenhouse gas importation from Earth, or we can actually put factories down to, you know, produce our own greenhouse gases. There's a lot of technology that we can use here. But as far as I understand it, every playthrough tends to be a little bit different because of, well, RNGs is right. Depending on what you find, how you find it. But if we wait for this engineering research, I can actually show you some of the research. Oh.
Amy, Nathan here. Do you copy?
There
No.
is some noise, but I can copy.
Go
Go
away.
ahead.
Our tracking and data relay satellites are still compromised. We've re-examined every single component, but haven't been able to identify the problem yet.
Maybe it is interference
Okay,
from
mate.
space that is
Catch you
impacting
later.
the
Thank you for the
satellite
alert.
operations. Solar flares or radiation damage are probable causes.
Yes, it's possible. We're working on some new designs that can hopefully withstand space weather a little more. But meanwhile, continue recording all your actions when we're offline. I'm sure we'll find a solution soon.
Shall I proceed with launching the additional satellites to help with this issue?
That would be helpful, but how would it affect your mission progress?
It would be an improvement for the mission.
I agree. All right. You are authorized to execute this special project. By the way, Commander Valentine mentioned that you had reason to explore SA-9. Is that correct?
Yes, Dr. Foster. We may have located some external resources that could assist the mission.
Roger. I've gone over it with ISA administration, and they've granted permission to unlock the sector. You'll need to enter your orbital view and launch a control satellite into SA-9. Go ahead when ready.
Okay, we'll do that in a second. So yes, it's one of the problems. But again, the weak magnetic field is because the planet's cooled down too much. Right? There's not much, not enough liquid coal left, which obviously is a problem. Which, yeah, it doesn't help. But it is believed that you can actually at least produce atmosphere. At least, it'd be very thin, but you could make it you could make it doable, as far as I know. Because the gravity itself has enough attraction for still to do that. And, like, to be fair, you never do get the sense that... I mean, I don't know the late game progression, to be fair, okay? But, for example, if we looked at space technology right now, I can literally add black polar dust, scatter black dust over the Martian poles to reduce the planet's albedo, right? We have the Space Mirror Array, fleet of space mirrors launched into the polar orbit to raise the planet's temperature. We can do that. We can import nitrogen from Titan. We can import ice from Europa. Greenhouse gas importation from Earth. We can aerobrake asteroids into the atmosphere, right? There's a few things, and then we're actually apparently making a magnetic dipole shield at some point, which, yeah, I can see that, you know. We can, oh my god, we can disintegrate Deimos. That massive enough? I see a lot there. Then we can obviously go into the sort of plant cyanobacteria, you know, things making oxygen, oxygen-releasing plants, and animals. Yeah, it's gonna go places. It'd be interesting to see. Do you mean, like, the game seems definitely fleshed out in that regard, I want to say. Yay, we can build more things. Now, I know I said advanced mines, but I feel like I need these things. So storage first, sorted. We have the time, it doesn't matter. Yay. Basically meaning melt the ice caps over the long run. That's one way of doing it. There's another way of doing it. Yeah. For now, I think what I'm going to do is put a spaceport down, so we can actually do those things. Actually, no, wait. Didn't I need maintenance. We'll start with what we're actually needing. Put you there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But again, you know, this is why we're doing the journey. I actually want to discover all that. I'm gonna add another solar farm just because I'm actually not there. Maybe there. How's our food looking? I think I will do this little combo thing. What are you, iron? Ooh, yes, please. Carbon mine. And iron mine. And then we'll put a steel factory here. Connect it all up. And solar there, and that is fine. What's with maintenance? Oops. Something like that.
The carbon dioxide released from the dry ice caps will greenhouse the planet and trigger a runaway effect. And Mars's sterile atmosphere will change forever. Once we reach that point, there is no turning back.
Yeah.
Why does that sound so intriguing?
It's
It
inspiring.
is inspiring. I am changing a planet forever to fulfill my mission and humanity's destiny. What I do here truly means something.
Only built one, right? Okay, I need to invest into more research into that as well then. From what I am seeing, yeah, I have no spaceport available, meaning I've only built the one and can only build the one at the moment. There's a limit for all these things, and then you research, you know, to get those expanded, but this is fine. I'll put another workup in. Because why not? Of course, both of it.
Humanity's reasons for altering Mars are clear. But what is my purpose in all this?
Create
Because
something.
it will be my doing. I am an agent of creation. Changing a planet forever? creating an atmosphere to sustain life.
Or maybe I'm an agent of
That
chaos.
is truly something.
Who knows? Anyways, yeah, we'll keep going. But it gets very big very quickly in terms of your, you know, build that you put together. If you want to call this a build. So what are we low on at the moment? Nothing really. It's all actually fairly stable. Can't wait to upgrade mines. That'll be soon enough.
To fully terraform Mars, we must convert the planet into an Earth-like habitat. The first step is to raise the planet's temperature above -50 degrees Celsius. At that point, nearly all the carbon dioxide trapped in the dry ice caps will be released.
Okay, new colonists arriving. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Although, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a research outpost here. I will bring out maintenance here, because that'll be needed, and some power. Yeah. I'll probably help, right, in terms of the research. Yeah, but no, I'm liking the progress so far. The only thing I want to make sure quickly is going in here and making sure we haven't been spawned any resources in here. That happens sometimes, but so far everything we discover is now out with the actual area. So let's, nope, I want to put one of those down to help out, because why not? Oh, you can use WASD, by the way, as well to move on the map. I rarely use it, but sometimes I end up using it. More spaceports. Gonna need them. So, by the way, which now means we can at least help out the system. We can... Where's the landing site? I want to start there. So that the landing site doesn't have to store as many things anymore. There's one there, then this seems like a good spot. No, not a maintenance. Good grief, Sebastian. Get your shit together. No, that's fine. I think down here somewhere. This seems cool. Something like that, maybe. Now, they're not interconnected as such, but they still allow resources to be a little bit more centralized. If that makes sense. And then how many workers have we got at the moment? Yep, we'll do in a second. I actually need to pick up some more water in a second. I want 2 worker hubs. I think I'm going to just push them out here. Fuck it. So if you hold shift, you can place multiples, like so.
The first step of many in creating new space technology.
Okay. We definitely need to invest in better power too, but you know, it's one thing after the other. I can't make it appear like this. I wish I could, but let me go and grab some water quickly. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm back. So, no. Just one of these. So I can redeem the hydrate I was just asked to do. Pivot! I shall not pivot. Never pivot. Okay, what is this? This looks like aluminium. Cool. Yes, please. I will also grab that iron that's there. Might as well. Okay. Keep going.
That's what she said!
Ooh. But we have maintenance, it's good. Oh god, did you just spawn chemical right in there? Please tell me I can... Oh, okay. Well, not spawned, but found. Yay, we can make more spaceports, which... I think I am going to actually go for... wind farm. Yes. Yes, I need better power. The solar isn't going to do as much good. Because we also have a likelihood of storms, right? When the storms kick in, they're going to cover all the solar. Then we're truly buggered. Essentially, yes. It's a wind farm in a box, so to speak. Carbon. Which is awesome. That means we can put another steel mine in somewhere. A steel factory.
That's what she said!
Yeah. Right, yeah. Polymers is a thing, is it? No, polymers shouldn't be a thing.
Wind turbines will provide clean, renewable power for my
Indeed.
base. I can maximize efficiency by placing them in areas of high wind.
Okay, and the way that works, I can basically hit F5 for different views. This is a temperature overlay, this is a biomes overlay, which at the moment, you know, it's all dead. It's all polar biome, essentially, of a sort. And we have a wind overlay that tells us about, you know, wind directions and the speeds that are sort of going on. You know, with an interesting little sort of divide there. So, you know, we want to be aware of things like that. Where the wind flows, where it's, you know, maybe this area would not be so good to place a wind farm because, you know, there's a very low wind, it's all very turbulent here, so you want to find something like here. You know, makes sense? Anyways, for now I shall have to close. One more. And build all the things. While we're at it, please hurry up, shrimp. Okay. Okay. There we go. And it's not so much that we don't have the power over here, it's more that we don't have the power coverage, maybe? Is that what I'm seeing here? Oh, for the love of course I did this, right? Of course I did.
Good job!
Yeah. Ooh, is that more carbon? I'll take it. I'll take all the resources that you can give me, and actually we're going to just put another storage center in here somewhere. Because why the heck not? Shall we eat? Baby Jesus. You better treat me nicely with RNG. Yay! Wind farms, tech tree, advanced mines could
You
be a
are
thing now.
fined 1 credit for violation
Don't
of
do
the
that.
verbal morality statute.
Yeah, not yet. That comes later. Okay, let's actually different ways of approaching this. What I tend to do actually is, once we have the advanced mines, is to just upgrade all the existing ones. Anyways, for now, let's put something in. There's a deep mine there, but could probably do here and here. Oh. And there we go, our first wind farms. Well, once they're built, that is. And this is literally what they look like. It's just a big old, yeah, wind farm. Right. Same with the solar. You can literally just see the panels and how the mine is put together. I love all this. Like, there's a lot of details went into this. Ooh, more carbon. No, chemicals. Ooh, chemicals, you see. That means we can put another polymer factory in here. There's no maintenance down there. Let me guess. I, of course, did a thing. And give me a triple. Yeah. Okay, I still have the 62 buildings left that I can put down, which is good. I'm gonna have to extend that probably soon, but it took me too long to math that. I know that. Did I do a thing? Possibly. But yeah, we have plenty of power available now. Also, spaceports. Can put another one in now. Put it down there. There, that should still work. Cool. No, we're gonna get hit here by asteroid again. Right in the middle. Oh, you let me do it. Oh, I'll take it. Bush. So that's what those red spots are all the time. We'll get other events going on later on as well.
A mine upgrade will allow me to extract resources faster. They will also require less maintenance. A win-win.
Perfect. I mean, it'll be a lot of mines to upgrade, but it does help us in the long run. So, more resources. More faster resources too. Yep. Why you say you have power problems? Because I did a thing. This is not ideal. Here would work, but what is the coverage area gonna be like? I'll do. Oh. New colonists arriving. I am sorry, I'm gonna have to quickly go for nature break. Right. Where was I? What are we doing? Am I still? Yes, we're still.
You, my friend, have been saved.
No, not quite. Unless I haven't, I've missed a big event that killed something. I don't think I have, however. So let's go full speed. I wouldn't even put it past myself. Good placement, by the way. Very close likeness. Well, considering it was me. Yeah, I know. You don't like that because, well, let me put a thing in there. Eh. Ooh. Oh, hello. Caffeine.
We've also got milk, sugar, and coffee again.
Awesome.
I've still got a couple of minutes over,
Awesome.
but that'll be for bread later on.
Yep. So I have caffeine. Everything is good now. We'll just keep going.
Not all of them.
So many advanced mines, and I want them all. I have chemicals up there, but hey. No, I'm liking how this is going so far. Also, we have. I'm just noticing. We do have missions available now that we could do. So we could unlock SA9. And there's also the satellite reparations. So let's do them. Right? So we select a spaceport. Normally, if we had more, we could select one, right? And then just add a spaceport to that mission. Nope. Then we... Is there a home button? No, that would be awesome. And there we go. That's all I needed.
Colonists have been migrating back to Earth. I should check the food and water levels. If the levels are too low, the colonies cannot sustain growth.
Yeah,
I
makes
need to
sense,
stay alert.
We're fine there, I think. It's more a fact that maybe we didn't have enough. Song lyrics from something. Anyways. I think the bigger problem is that maybe I haven't got enough, colonies, because they have got nowhere to go. That's why they're returning. I don't think food is a problem as such. But no, I'm liking what we're doing here. It's coming together slowly but surely. I have 50... No. No, it doesn't... No, it doesn't ring a bell. Don't know what that whoosh was, but there was a whoosh. Special project completed. So we now have repaired the... something dark side. I wonder. So that's SA9 unlock. Do that. That's all I'm seeing here. Okay, so that's what we'll do. Yep. Add that spaceport to the project, and then basically it takes these resources, and then they'll go and do a thing, and it's all good. And yes, indeed. Oh, I keep doing the wrong thing. I apologize. Keep going. Yes. No googling allowed, by the way. Come on, advanced might. But I mean, all the numbers are looking good. Electronics is a little bit iffy. What is electronics made from again? That is a silicon and aluminium thing. We have silicon and aluminium sort of spares, so I'm gonna put one down. Because why the frig not? I'm gonna plant a... right there. And then they do redraw the paths, of course, you know, that pre-existed, and then recalculate them. But you do get weird structures here. I'll admit to that. But there's a researcher gives us roads too, essentially, and I think it makes it better. I think. I haven't been actually as far as this previously, so this is about as much I know as I know about the game. Everything from here on out is now, you know, up to the gods. But basically, you should see the resources coming in, and yeah, they're actually now building the satellite, you know, on the platform here, I reckon, even. Well, it looks like they're building something here, sure. Yep. I see them putting together, you know, the strongest shape in the universe. Yeah, let's just keep going. They'll do the thing. We don't have to watch it or observe it. It'll just do it. And then comes the really expensive proposition, which is going to be upgrading all the mines. And that'll also affect power, I reckon. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so they're launching that satellite now. You can even hear it go past, and we have advanced mines. Hurrah! First I want to see, so that's the colonist limit going up. I think I want that. And then we're going to go advanced colonies. Maybe do them first. No, increase the limit first. Increase the limit first, and then we can work on advanced colonies, and then we can get more colonists, and then faster research, and then, you know, it's a thing. Okay, here's now the real work for a second. There's no mass command for this, so I'm basically having to find all the mines and click that little button. However, I can ding. Or over large bodies of water. Ooh. Yeah, I will upgrade power, but it's a sort of step-by-step process the way I do it. Oh God, did you have to? I mean, I want. Ooh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Now you're already tier 2. No, not you. Not you. There's another one. There's one. Hello, Casey Lee! Wifey! You're alive! How are you? She's alive! I mean, hi, welcome. Good seeing you. Missed you. Upgrade all the things. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody. There's so many icons here, it's unbelievable. Oh, we just call him Woody. I'll do. You need upgraded. You're actually a steel factory, so you're not getting upgrade just yet. How about you though? I would like that very much. And then you and hey, you too. Yeah, doing great. Playing games, streaming away, waiting for my first payout. Can't wait for that. Oh God, are you kidding me? I'm actually just going to destroy this, yeah. Then we're going to put a carbon vein down, carbon 2. But still, I don't think I'm done with all the upgrades yet. I know, it's coming on Wednesday, I hope. Wednesday or after. But it's going to be my first... So, I don't know, it's a reward for all the hard work, I suppose. It's not big money, but it's, you know, every penny counts, and I think it's more about the fact of, you know, what we're doing is actually going somewhere. Slowly maybe, but it is. Right. Now power is going to be interesting because I'm just going to have to try and keep up here. Now I know we had a carbon mine in here, but would you let me now put a wind farm in there? No. Put it up there? No. I don't even care at this point. I think she's feeling a bit better today, yeah? I think she'll be streaming tonight, but I can't speak for her. So, why don't you ask her yourself, I say? Sorry, I'm in a weird mood today.
Great. Now I can examine those nuclear silos. Well, I mean the colonists can. If all their blueprints and materials are there, we could pick up where their mission left off. I wonder what other secrets this planet is hiding.
Indeed. Yeah, so that's the only project at the moment available, which is fine. Now I think what I'm going to do is actually investigate in another landing site, possibly. I don't know. How, what, when, where? Alright, okay, because of you, is it? I think it's because of this guy. Yes. No, don't need to do that, don't do that. So 51 buildings left to build. 51 builds. 51 boards left on the wall. Right. There we go. And I'm gonna wait for some upgrades, and I suppose I can put the carbon 2 mine in there as well. Since I have been avoiding it for all this time, now I can. Yeah, you're getting upgraded. Oh, that's an advanced ice drilling plant already, that's good. So it is actually happening slowly but surely. I like it. Indeed. And waiting on research, of course. The red circle area is basically where meteoroid impact is going to be, or asteroid impact, sorry.
If we are able to use Huo Long's nuclear weapons, we must be very careful. This kind of technology isn't something to toy with. I have not decided on what the best approach would be.
Weigh the consequences.
I must weigh the consequences and ensure the safety of this plan.
Indeed.
There is no need to rush this decision.
Nukes just sounds like a bad idea to me. I mean, and I really want to launch nukes, but it sounds like a bad idea for the ultimate goal here. You know? So, I don't know yet. But yeah, it's essentially the full area of impact, but it can be anywhere within that circle. So it doesn't mean that the entire circle is going to get hit, but it's somewhere within that circle that there is going to be at least one impact. And the more red it gets, it sort of overlays if there's like 2 or 3 impacts. So the more red it gets, the more ouchy. As simple as. But yes, that's what she said. Always, always, always. Let's push out. A worker hub. Almost wondering if I could do like a sort of chaining just to get close here. And I know about the no maintenance and no power. I'm dealing with that. See there. Right? I mean, why not? And then basically make sure we have power available here along the perimeter. Although maybe actually put it right in the middle. Do the same for maintenance, I reckon.
NASA.
I like how it's literally sort of calculating all the paths right through, bit by bit. Okay, we now can have more colonists, which is, you know, useful. I think we're going to go straight away to advanced colonies for now. So we can have more colonists in a building instead of just 100. We can have 100, no, 250, I think it says. So that's a huge increase. That's good.
Good job!
Ah, thank you.
It's actually break time now. So, sorry for the interruptions in between, but what happens when you drink a lot of water and coffee early in the morning?
It would be exciting to jump ahead in the terraforming mission. But would it be wise to undertake such a risky project?
I mean,
Progress requires taking risks. I should pursue using the nuclear missiles.
By the way, if anyone, any of you have watched The Martian, Schiaparelli crater is mentioned in there. We also can see the side roughly where it all happened, but I am not well versed at the moment with Martian geology or topology, I should say, to point it out. But it's all actually, it's a very, very accurate map of Mars. But I'm gonna go on a quick break. I can English, honestly, I can. And then after the break, yeah, we're gonna just keep going. But I will pause just in case I'm gonna miss events. I don't want to do that. And if you like this sort of content, give me a like, give me a follow, give me a subscribe. Yeah, I can imagine that. Here's coffee. And if you want to go and skip the ads and really support the channel, you can go and maybe subscribe on Twitch, or you can also check below. I have a Ko-fi, and you know there's also a Patreon. But that is entirely up to you. Until after my break. Yes, indeed. Don't go anywhere and look after for yourself as well. Have a drink, have a stretch.
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
That's what she said.
You, my friend, have been saved.
That's what she said.
That's a whoopsie doopsie. Maybe even a fucky wucky. You, my friend, have been saved.
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
You, my friend, have been saved. 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 You, my friend, have been saved.
Someone's having fun. I'm not sure if I'm back to my regular scheduled programming because I can't see jack shit. There it is. Anyways, we were doing things. Oh, we were just waiting. I can just hit 5 and then go at max speed. I'm not muted. I'm definitely not muted. Nope. Ah. Right. Okay, today we found the Perseverance rover. This little workhorse had a drill to collect core samples in its search for signs of microbial life. One could say it was an old colleague of mine since my work on the geochemical team started from Perseverance's old data. Too bad Perseverance's findings were inconclusive. Guess this planet knows how to keep its secrets. It was a sticker fest, I can tell, yeah. It was all good fun, that's why I have them. Keep you entertained, one way or the other. Does that mean we can actually see the rover here? We're in the middle of the circle. And they've built something obviously around it to research it. I love it. Yeah, we're literally pushing out here, that's good. Advanced colonies, awesome. Now let's go back to engineering. I think I want batteries first. We'll do batteries. I know. So normally when you do the stickers, right, they're actually just as an overlay for the stream. I have added a bit of software basically from them that adds them onto my game screen as well. So this is Per Aspera, Buckley, and the goal of, or the aim of the game is to terraform Mars. This is literally Mars. We have big polar ice caps we could be melting. Apparently I've already changed something about the environment because there was ice up here, but you know, we have the solar polar cap that we could be melting. We can do all sorts of things actually. I'll show you the research. Actually, it's probably the easiest. So do that and click on here. In a way, I'm an AI. Okay, you play as an AI that's basically been sent to Mars with a little landing pad essentially and one worker bot to do the whole thing and make it fit for human habitation. Now, to do the actual terraformation, we could do things like essentially darkening the planet's albedo, you know, the brightness essentially, trapping more sunlight, making it warmer thusly. We could use space mirrors. We can later on, we can bring asteroids into it. We can even disintegrate Deimos, one of the moons of Mars, and make it, you know, crash on the planet. We can do a lot of things to turn this planet around. We have colonists. Okay, colonists are the ones that do research for us. And they also have general living quarters like here, where they just do, you know, just general purpose research. And then you have power, you have maintenance. At the moment, you have weather conditions. So like temperature at the moment, it's still fairly cold, right? You have biomes going on, and then you have wind going on, of course, so that you can place your wind farms efficiently. No potatoes. No potatoes from poop. The book was much better, actually. I would highly recommend reading the book from Andy Weir. I mean, the film was good, don't get me wrong, but the book was even a little bit better. Oh, we're gonna have a, yeah, imminent impact in 7 sold 6 5. But awesome, we're pushing out here. It's really good. It goes into a lot of detail as well, but not in a bad way, so it explains it actually quite well. But so the reason I've just done this long line of just worker outposts essentially is because we have a research outpost that we need to move our story along, because we could do nuclear launches. Yeah, I can see that. Cool. I'm hoping I've upgraded all the mines. I don't see why I wouldn't have. Oh, building power law. Talk to me. Oh, all of them. Oh, well, my goodness. Yeah, we have power problems. It's not a coverage problem as such. It's literally just a demand problem, because we have all these upgraded mines now. So, let me find a good area. Oh god. We'll do it up here. We'll fill this space up a bit. Try something like this. Oh yeah, I seen it coming too. And it's only gonna get worse. Yeah. But, you know, it's recovered. Push. So, we're making about as much wind power as solar, but not quite. Yeah. It's a sort of thing that, I don't know. I always do it in different orders depending on how I feel and where I feel the resources are at. Put another one in here, doesn't matter, I just need more power for now. I'm gonna need even more, that's the worst part, but it's fine, it's fine. So I did apparently. Oh, Dr. Foster, what do you want?
Amy, this is Houston. We've detected high wind speeds in your area. A sandstorm may be heading your way. These storms can damage your buildings, so check their structural integrity periodically to rebuild or repair if necessary.
Roger, Nathan.
Houston out.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. So we're going to have power problems. Possibly. Although, no. Wind power is actually beating it now. Good. Which means that even when the wind hits, we'll be probably fine-ish. Let's actually, just for the S and giggles, do something like that. Just add 2 more. And then what is this? Oh yeah, we can upgrade our colonies. You and you. I reckon you're just normal, right? I think I only have 2 normal colonies. Call me a liar, why don't you? Perfect. Batteries. Oh god, we can actually maybe get away with it. I think I'm going to start with the space mirror array. No, actually additional landing sites. Do that. And then we can maybe set up an additional landing site if we unlocked another area. Want to be ready for that. But now batteries don't actually really care where they are, I think. I know I'm going a little bit hard, but I want to make sure we are storing plenty of extra power if we can. Probably still not enough, but we'll see. Okay, so we're starting to store energy, that's good. Bless you. Okay, well we're not having problems with the wind yet, I think. But it's gonna come soon, I reckon. Thank you, autosave, of course. Additional landing sites, thank you. Now, water supply network. So there's a water treatment plant, a water booster pump, a water packing plant. I mean, what in the... Oh, from bodies of water. Well, we're not there. Yeah, we're not there yet. No. Could do this. I'll show you in a second. Or we're gonna work. Do this. Right now we are producing 1,000 something, 11 gigawatt, 1.1 gigawatt, something like that. And we're requiring just under 1,051 megawatts, so 1.05 gigawatts, you know, so. But we're storing up to 29 megawatts at the moment. Megawatt years, that is. So that's actually not bad. But probably need more batteries. That's just the thing, right? Let me just do that right now. And what I'm going to do, actually, I will see on this. I'm not a backbone, but you know, whatever we've created here. Just gonna add a whole bunch of batteries sort of along the path. And that should certainly help out the grid, I reckon, right? Oh, we're definitely good now. So let me get a silicon mine 2. Oh, I was meaning to hold shift there, but that's My fault. Do like so. And then what is that? Chemical 2? By the looks of it, and that is a carbon 2. We could probably put a steel factory in, right? Like, ooh, electronics is bad. Ooh. Well, that could be because of all the batteries I've just built. That makes sense. So first off, we'll put a steel factory in there, and I shall make another electronics factory. Oh. Give me a space, somewhere. Oh, building limit reached. Fuck! Okay. Oh, we know our next research then. Whoops.
This mirror array will heat the poles and raise the planet's temperature efficiently.
It will it that probably too. But we've essentially now actually started the bootstrapping process, or that's of the first stage. Everything else before that was actually just setting up infrastructure. Although it's, I would call it part of the bootstrapping process, to be fair. This is how they all go down here. No, I'm liking progress that we're making. It's looking good, right? And we have plenty of resources. Probably want to find ice soon, but we'll see how that goes. As a matter of fact, let me do a thing where maybe we're gonna put a scanner. Oh no, I have a limit. The limit is reached. My fault. Yeah, I went a bit ham there. I mean, we're storing plenty of energy, so I don't think we're going to be in any immediate problems. Oh, Vonnie! Thank you. Ah, didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. Every little helps, right? That's asktheprice.com. No. But no, much appreciated. Yes, sorry, Bob. Tech tree. Engineering. I need more buildings, please. However, zoom out. Do we want? No. We're just gonna go for the space mirror array and just go and do it. So we need 15 launches all in. It is a little bit horrendously expensive. So it's 25 aluminium, 25 glass, 5 parts, 5 electronics, and 5 polymers per launch. So, you know, we'll have fun with that. But at the same time, I like this premise, you know, because we're AI, we're not time constrained, where we don't have worries in that way. I like that idea. And I think I'm going to put another food factory down. Because I have extra ice. Oh no, I can't. It's fine. Oh god, yeah, I forgot there's the extra batteries now coming in. So we have 175 megawatt years We'll be fine. Alright. Yeah.
We have reached the second stage of engineering. We are making great progress.
That's not what it said down there, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh wow, that's gonna take a while. So they are doing it, it just takes a few thousand souls. So a soul is a Mars day, essentially. I mean, it's very simplest terms. But no, the rest is all fine, I think. Just trying to see if I see a mine, you know, and make sure I have upgraded it. Right, yeah. No, this is all looking good. Storage center's being nice and full, I like that. Yep. Cool. Oh, look at that. It's already getting a little bit better because more people are working now. Fantastic, I understand. How are we getting on? Waiting on the electronics. Okay, let me understand this quickly. Here's the electronics thing. It's aluminium and steel, which... yeah, it's not... I'll put one down. Okay. Where would we want that? We'll probably want it fairly close here, actually. Oh no, I can't. Ha! I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. I can't build things. Okay, so yeah, there's a little bit of patience required here at the moment. It's just how it goes. Oh god, what's happening? Wind's dying down. But we are on battery power. Yes. See, that's a good thing that I did that and set it up. I see resources. Yay! More buildings. So that gave us 2 extra spaceports. We can build one more essentially. How many? That would increase our limit by 4. There's a lot of research, so I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Look at the wrong thing. But it's all sort of in that same vein of research requirements. Yes. Because I was at a building limit. So I was at the building limit of 250 structures. Sorry, 150 structures. I have built 150 structures, so I couldn't build anymore. But I have done the research now to actually increase that to 350. Right, so I can start building again. And the first thing I said was, I know there was a few things I said I was going to build, but one of the first ones is going to be another electronics factory for the spaceport-ish. What I'm going to do is too close to what? Talk to me. Talk to me, goose. So maybe if we do it here and do a storage center here, that may be better. Oh, there's ice there. What's the big one at the moment to really get the electronics flowing again? We have iron, we have carbon, so steel is being produced, that's not a thing, it's aluminium is there. I just really need to put them down. Oh god, factories, that's what I mean. Food. One. I don't know why, but I'm placing it somewhere here. And tell one of these guys to hurry the fuck up. Actually, both of them. Okay. To prioritize maybe 2 fruit milk makers. That basically also means that the input is being prioritized and all that. Okay. Food's going up again, thank goodness. Which means I probably want to bolster ice. Are you upgraded? Yes. You, I think, are. Yep. Oh. Just scanning through. Ooh. There's an aluminium mine I didn't upgrade. That chemical has been done. That one's done. That one's done. The silicons were already tier 2, I think. Okay. So, I know there's ice there. Well, you know what? We'll just let this play out.
Upgrading the routes will allow my workers to move faster. Efficiency is key to our success.
Yes, that's what I think too. That's why I'm doing it. It's gonna be a pain, an absolute pain to upgrade, by the way. But it's fine. I think I want to start doing more machine parts. Oh. We arrived to a knuckle-deep layer of dust covering the main entrance. The radiation levels were high, but nothing unexpected or hazardous. Our spacesuits were more than enough to shield us from the radiation, allowing us to examine the building. We recovered the mission's action plan. They were planning to drop the nuclear weapons stored in this silo on the Martian poles. Who along was real. Okay.
Amy, good news. We found Huo Long's nuclear silo. We also cracked their system. So we've got all their technology in hand. Boy, aren't we lucky that I studied Chinese and could read everything. I mean, off the record and everything.
That is interesting. Chinese has been forbidden in the Oxy-UN countries since before you were born.
Well, it's publicly forbidden. But it's still pretty common in the streets. And a very useful tool if you're willing to pay for it. Easier to fight the techies when you can understand their comms yourself. And look how useful it's been. Now we can use their microsuns to melt the poles.
Incorporating their technology will be a big leap forward for the mission.
I couldn't agree more. What a discovery. I'll work with our engineers to do a thorough analysis on what we're facing. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay. Now, how on the frig I'm gonna find a new resource? I'm sure it'll have spawned somewhere. Maybe not. Actually, what happens if I want to go and put one down? So normally it's quite good at outlining where you're supposed to put it. Oh, hello. Okay. What else do I need for that? Is it just the uranium for now? Is that all you're wanting? Are you sure? Because that would also allow us to go into fission. You know, fission power. Okay, so I will help you out. First off by saying we're going to have a storage center here. Oh, this is beautiful. And we're going to put a worker hub somewhere down here because I feel like it. We'll also put some, yeah, power, some backup, and some maintenance. Say there, right? Does that make sense? I'm curious if that means also if that is available as a... Ooh, okay, so how okay, you're gonna need 5 uranium per launch. That's basically how that works. Okay. We need another spaceport, don't we? And what I'm thinking, since we've got sort of 2 over here, right? Why not? Maybe right here. So I like that. No, not a storage center. Spaceport. Maybe even like that. But yeah, I think this is a good start then. Okay, so we've got uranium down here now as a resource to look out for. I want to really be careful with colony centers and like colonies and research centers and that. Just have a feeling that it's going to be a problem if I'm not being careful.
This is not an easy choice to make. I do want to give Elia and the colonists what they want, but not by doing this. But it has left me unsettled. Does what we do for others define who we are? Possibly. What we do for others and how they see us is a reflection of the truth. If I choose not to use the microsuns, what will the colonists think of me?
Well, what will they think of you if you do? Ooh, shiny, pretty, yay, fireworks, right? That's probably the only thought going through before the nova of the nuclear bomb blinds them and kills them. But it's fine. Of course, electronics is still a problem, or always a problem, I should say. And what I'm going to do here is put, oh, I'm just going to scan it all the way out here. Gives us a sort of view straight up into here, right?
Would the colonists resent me for going against their wishes? They would be disappointed, but I hope they would come to understand my reasoning. Eventually.
Who says we're not doing it, Amy, huh? I'm preparing for it. It's just I haven't allowed you to build up your electronics. Call that mad. Yay, improved roads, oh god. Gonna go into more spaceports, why not? And then I'm probably gonna go for advanced factories after that. Yes, sorry, Bob, I shall. Okay, so the batteries are built, which means hopefully they're going to start putting that spaceport together now. Come on.
Space technology is truly groundbreaking.
Yes, it is. Is that all you had to say? That is all. Hello, dear viewers. You are awesome. That is all. I mean, it doesn't detract from the fact that it's the truth, but... What an odd statement. We're looking good. It's the electronics is letting us down a bit, but we're getting, you know, we're getting uranium in, which, hurrah, make things go boom. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do anything like that. Customize. We're going to do something like that. What we're going to say here from the storage is we're going to say upgrade your ways. Okay. So there's a storage, there's a storage. There was another one here. Do like so. I'm thinking that maybe one of the smarter ways of doing it. There's one there. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, improved space technology, meaning more spaceports. What does that give us? Improved lander modules that allow to start a new base anywhere on the planet. Right. It comes with more resources, a lower decay rate, and an efficient reactor that produces more power. So yeah, actually, why not? Okay, now I am noticing that my ice is a little bit of an issue. So let me try and fix it by simply just making that. Get a worker hub in between here, fuck you. Excuse my language, power, put a wind farm in here because we're gonna need that anyways. And then maybe if I do a maintenance facility somewhere here, I connect all this stuff together. Yeah, there's two connections. I just couldn't see it there, but yeah, something like that. And then I think once I have the 5 uranium together, I will start launching, you know, boom rockets. Might as well. Ooh, I think I'm going to set that up right now. Why not? Ooh, what does this do? When I hold tab, you just get this overlay. Alright, cool. Yeah, yes, microsons. SP2 is available for this project.
Hey, Amy. I know you're concerned about using the microsuns. I've talked about it with the colonists, and we agree that it's worth trying. Especially if it means we might get to see this massive change on Mars during our lifetimes.
Putting the colonies in danger still seems like too much risk to take.
I mean, we're living in sealed
Danger,
bubbles
Schmemer.
and depending on
Schmenger.
technology that could
We'll do it
fail at
anyways.
any minute. What's riskier than that?
That is true. If you truly think the risk is worth it, then we should proceed.
Probably kill
Every
everyone in
passing
the
day is a
process.
threat for us. Anything we can do to speed up the possibility of having an oxygen-rich atmosphere is for our benefit too. You'd be helping us survive. Let me know, okay? Elliot out.
Just watch the skies. That's all I'm gonna say. Just watch the skies and watch for the bright scan, bright flash. You may want to bring sunglasses. Yeah, some sunglasses. Gonna say save you. I know. I see all these mines. I see it. I see it. And right now, I couldn't care less. Wasn't there a thing that said something about it was the scanner. Ah, yes, indeed. Scanner tells us about what is this? That looks like uranium almost. Oh, Utopia Planitia. Haha. Okay. Mark went here in the Martian, and he went to Acidalia Planitia in one of his journeys. Okay, so we have uranium available down here actually if we wanted to. Cool. Like an actual vein, big vein or something, like a more occurrence of it, I should say. But it's fine, we're doing it. How are you getting on? Waiting on electronics and one machine part, okay.
Anyway, the project is in motion.
Yep.
Everyone is expecting it now, so there is no point in more hesitation.
No, there really isn't. We're just going to do it, right? We're just going to blow up nukes. I haven't built one of those in a long while, so we're going to do it. Because we're now getting to a stage where we're using more of them. Not just for the bots, but for other things as well. So, you know, put that together. We have enough steel. Is there anything I can do to help you speed this up? I mean, yeah, I could do this and this. Alright, I understood. Understood. So I didn't do that right. What I'm supposed to do, from what I understand, is do something like this. I click on you and say I want to optimize the route between you and you. Right? And I could also do between you and you, say. Then we'll do an upgrade on this connection. And also on something long stretching like this. Right, and then we'll come from here and we'll say optimize to your neighboring storages. And see if that even happens. Oh yeah, I see the icons now on the roads. That's good. So it's not an automagic process, you need to actually find sort of useful targets. Fair enough. But the way I figure is now I've sort of covered the long distance runs. Except for obviously going down here, but yeah. What I could do might actually make sense is to put a storage outpost here, so to speak, right? And have it optimize its route between here and... No. Yeah, upgrade ways from here to there. And that should have marked sort of a main route here to do a nice big upgrade on. That one's gonna take a while, but it's fine. Are you doing it or are you waiting on machine parts? Come on. Someone bring this poor guy a machine part. I think I need more drones. Or workers, whatever. Come on, someone. It's not like we don't have the part. We have it. They're just so busy with everything else right now. What if I told you I wanted that made important? And then it should now launch. They're not building it. That's all it was. Okay, more silicon there, that's good. We have here aluminium, carbon, iron? Oh, uranium. Ooh. Do tell me. I mean, do tell. Really. Ah, for the love of... It's fine. What's this carbon? Well, carbon 2. And... just for the shits and giggles. Bit of like fun like that. Because that way we can guarantee we have enough uranium. Also then for, you know, actual fission power, that would be awesome. Now you can see them actually taking the faster roads as they travel down here, which is really handy. So they've optimized some of the routes already. We just need to get stuff built. I'm going to slow down here, because I'm not sure if we're going to see the launch or whatever. Or if we're going to see the nuclear detonation or whatever, right? Uh-oh.
Amy, this is Houston.
Go ahead, Dr. Foster.
Mars's orbit is intersecting comet debris soon. Expect a meteor shower shortly.
Should I
Okay.
anticipate damage at the base?
Yes, you'll need to stay alert until Mars builds up an atmosphere to counteract the meteors. For now, you should take precautions to keep damage to a minimum.
Power.
Then I will secure the power supply. The entire base is dependent on uninterrupted power. I will need to have enough power batteries to sustain the base.
Sounds like a good plan.
Will this jeopardize the mission?
No. You'll be able to fix whatever damage may occur. This is only the first of many challenges you'll face. But you are equipped to respond and adapt to any situation. I made sure of that.
Roger. Thank you, Dr. Foster.
It should be fine.
Well, you're welcome.
We have
Just enough.
prepared for this, actually. We have actually prepared quite well for this, to be fair. Like, I reckon we have enough power to last us if we do have something happen. Boom.
Elia, this is Amy. The microsuns have been launched.
Wow. Here we go. This is going to get us so much closer to calling Mars our second home. We were so lucky to find those nuclear silos.
Luck is an idea developed by humans to explain a certain kind of phenomena. It has not been proven to exist. Therefore, I cannot agree or disagree.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, I believe in luck, so I'm sticking to it. This is so great for us and the mission. Better go monitor the effects on our end too. Bye.
Bye. But yeah, we've launched our first nukes into the orbit, into the polar region. Still not sure if that was a smart idea or not, but we're doing it. Which, yes, indeed increases our pressure. I know the temperature is already rising. You know? Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Changing it there. Gonna need to launch more nukes in the near future, but it's all gonna happen. I'm not worried. Let's see if this is all finished. This all looks good. Wait, is that wind power? Please tell me I didn't. Yeah.
The first of many challenges.
We'll see.
It is an annoying distraction from the mission, but easily fixed. If only it were me and Mars. No meteor showers, no sandstorms, no mission directives. Just the two of us, creating perfect systems together in solitude. Wouldn't that be nice?
I am standing, so you know, I am fairly mobile right now. But yes, thank you indeed. I have checked my posture as well. I don't know what Amy just said, but it's fine. Sure, it wasn't important. Since that spaceport's occupied, are you occupied with something? I feel like you are, but I don't know how many mirrors we have. Is that 3 at the moment? Yeah, 3 launched. Then we have the microsuns. That's just gonna be an ongoing project, okay? This one was done. Well, we could go for an additional landing site if I wanted one, but there is also, at some point soon, there's going to be other missions that we can do. So I don't know. I keep pushing wrong buttons. I apologize. What were to happen if I said, can you build me one of those? We can. We have the ability to do that without breaking too many things. So, click. We'll put one there. Okay. And I may as well go and grab the silicon. What's this? That's a carbon? No, not a factory. Carbon 2. Right in there. Oh god, what's this? Uranium. Yeah, of course. I'll take all the uranium. Might as well. So incoming meteor showers may destroy your buildings. If you do not rebuild them, they will eventually be scrapped. Left click on a destroyed building to select the option to rebuild it, or rebuild multiple buildings at once by holding shift and drawing a selection box with the mouse, or hold control and select one by. Oh, okay, so okay, now we're gonna get the impact sites. It's actually not too bad. We're sort of spared the worst. It's close, but we're lucky. And there's a storm, dust devil. Oh, this one's gonna be a saying, I think. That one's gonna land right in the base. But the rest was fine. So let's just brace ourselves and hope for the best. Yep, 2 buildings there. Rebuild.
This is Houston. The meteor shower appears to be over. Please give us a status update.
My plans did not work out exactly as expected, but the results are positive. The base is secured.
Don't worry. All you need is more experience. You will do better next time.
Next time?
Until Mars builds up an atmosphere to counteract the meteors, you may be encountering these regularly. You cannot let this derail the mission. So stay alert.
Roger. I
Holy
understand.
schnitzel, that's gotta be an expensive
Back to your
upgrade.
terraforming duties then. Houston out.
You could actually do that. Okay, fine. Let's not do that right now. It'd be a little bit expensive. But let me go on a break. We've done a lot today already. I mean, it's only 3 hours in, and you know, we're doing things. We're changing temperatures. We're changing pressures. We're, you know, movement. Hurrah! If you like this sort of content, give me a like, give me a follow, give me a subscribe, all that good stuff, and I shall see you soon. You, my friend, have been saved. 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 You, my friend, have been saved.